Hey fellas, let's set the record straight. You've been misled for way too long. The so-called relationship gurus with their pickup artist tricks and robotic lines have made you believe that women are some complicated Rubik's Cube you need to solve. But let's bust that myth today. Women are not as complicated as you've been told. In fact, they want to be approached. That's right. Women love it when the right man walks up to them with confidence. Why? Because a good approach makes them feel beautiful, valued, and truly seen. It's not about being 6 feet tall, driving a fancy car, or dropping witty lines like a movie script. It's about something deeper. It's about how you make her feel. Do you spark curiosity? Do you radiate calm confidence? Do you approach her with self-approval rather than seeking hers? Women notice everything. From your posture, tone, and authenticity, they pick up on your vibe before you even say a word. And here's the truth. They crave genuine interactions. The problem is, most men approach like they're asking for permission to be liked. Women aren't attracted to neediness. They're drawn to grounded men who seem like they've already accepted themselves. So in today's video, I'll be breaking down 3 powerful, psychology-backed ways women actually want to be approached. We'll go deep on 1. Situational openers. Turn everyday moments into natural conversations. 2. The silent magnet. Let your vibe pull her in without a single word. 3. The honest compliment. How authenticity becomes your best wingman. And if you're serious about elevating your game, be sure to like, subscribe, and hit that bell icon so you don't miss a single tip to become the man she can't ignore. Let's dive in. Number 1. The situational opener. Forget cheesy pickup lines. Let's talk real connection. The situational opener is hands down one of the most effective and natural ways to start a conversation with a woman. Why? Because it's rooted in the moment. You're both experiencing the same reality, and that's your golden ticket. The magic here is that you're not making it about her in a forced way, and you're not making it about you either. You're focusing on a shared experience, which builds instant rapport and makes her feel like you're on the same wavelength. Let's say you're both in a long coffee shop line. You casually glance her way and say, "Does this coffee shop make it fresh from heaven?" What's with the wait? You're being light, humorous, and relatable, and that instantly lowers her defenses. Or you're stuck in traffic walking side by side. You say, "This weather's suspiciously perfect. I feel like it's setting us up for something epic." Here's why it works. It feels spontaneous and unplanned. It shows you're observant and present. It gives her an easy and pressure-free way to engage back. When you approach from a place of shared reality, you aren't asking for approval. You're offering a connection. That's attractive. Pro tips. Pay attention to your surroundings. The more curious you are about the world, the better your openers become. Keep your tone playful, not pushy. If she responds, escalate gently. Ask open-ended questions related to the moment. Remember, a situational opener is not about impressing her, it's about inviting her into a shared experience. Number 2. The silent magnet. Some men talk. Alpha men attract silently. The silent magnet approach is all about letting your presence do the talking. Before you ever utter a word, you're already being noticed. How? Through body language, energy, and presence. This is especially powerful for men who stand out, whether it's due to their style, confidence, calm energy, or even just the way they carry themselves. The idea is simple. Women see you from across the room and feel a gravitational pull before you've even approached. Here's how it works. Walk into a room like you belong there. Move with deliberate calm. Never rushed, never frantic. Make slow, intentional eye contact. Smile only when it feels natural. Not to please, but to invite. When you sit or stand, own your space. No slouching, no fidgeting. Keep your body open and relaxed. This signals quiet confidence, the kind that draws women in like moths to a flame. Eventually, when the moment feels right, perhaps after a few glances exchanged, then you make your moves. She's already curious. You're no longer a stranger, you're the intriguing guy she wants to know more about. Why it works. Most men rush in to impress. You're creating anticipation. Women love men who seem mysterious and self-contained. You're not asking for attention, you're allowing it. Pro tips. Work on your grooming, posture, and wardrobe. You're silently communicating your standards. Avoid nervous gestures. Be still and intentional. When you finally speak, keep your tone grounded and relaxed. This approach is about emotional energy. Be the calm center in a chaotic world and watch her be drawn to it. Number 3. The honest compliment. You've heard it before. Women love compliments. But here's what nobody tells you. They love real compliments, not generic flattery. An honest compliment goes beyond "you're beautiful" or "you look nice." Those lines are overused and transparent. Real compliments show you were present, that you noticed something unique, and that you're willing to express it without expecting anything in return. Here's a great example. I was heading out, but I realized I'd regret it if I didn't say hello. I'm James. And you are? This hits differently. Why? It's sincere. It shows courage. It doesn't seek validation. Or try this. That color really brings out your vibe, confident but warm. You're complimenting her essence, not just her appearance. Why it works. Women are emotionally tuned in. They can detect rehearsed lines. Honest compliments make them feel truly seen, not just observed. You're showing vulnerability, which is incredibly rare and attractive. Pro tips. Open body language matters. Keep your posture relaxed. Don't rush the moment. Let silence create tension. If she responds positively, follow up with curiosity, not pressure. The truth is, honest compliments work not because they flatter, but because they connect. You're creating a moment that feels memorable and real. Let's wrap this up with one hard truth. Women don't fall for lines. They fall for vibes. You don't need to memorize a script to win her attention. You need to master your energy, your awareness, and your authenticity. The 3 approaches we discussed today, situational openers, silent magnetism, and honest compliments, all have one thing in common. They come from a man who knows himself. Be that man. Women want a guy who offers them a real experience. Someone who stands out not because he's louder, flashier, or smoother, but because he's genuine, grounded, and present. Approach her like you'd approach a new adventure. Let curiosity lead, not fear. Let your presence speak before your words. Let honesty build connection, not gimmicks. So here's what I want you to do next. Like this video if you learned something new. Subscribe to the channel if you want more real-world tips to level up your love life. And hit that bell icon so you're always the first to know when we drop new content. Remember, when you approach a woman with authenticity and calm confidence, you're already ahead of 90% of guys. The question is, are you ready to stand out? Stay real, stay bold, and I'll see you in the next one.